Hello there, Patrick McDermott here from Stocktaking.ie, and today I'm going to show you how to weigh your kegs. Every keg room is different, but it's very important before you start that your kegs are all stored in an easy to access way. For example, when you see here there are two tiers of kegs. We have the full ones at the front and then the partially full ones right at the back here. This way, whenever a keg is finished, you can simply untap it, lift down the keg and then retap a new keg. Also, make sure that you remove any empty kegs. This way you won't be tripping over kegs, you won't be wondering, is that one to be counted, is it not? So make sure that you remove any empty kegs, take them completely out of the store, then that way they're not in your way at all. There are plenty of ways to weigh a keg, just the same way as there's more than one way to skin a cat. So what we're going to do is show you, you can decide if it's the right way or if it's the wrong way. The old-fashioned way is to pick up a keg and say 0.7-ish. It could be your 0.7, it could be someone else's 0.4, but it's someone else's 0.6. So unless you actually weigh it correctly, you're not going to know. If you're doing the stock taking for yourself for an individual premises, the best way to do it is to use an electronic keg scales. An electronic keg scales will take into consideration the weight of the empty keg, and also it will then convert it into either pints or litres or whatever way that you want it. So if you don't have to move from one keg room to another, for an individual premises, a digital keg weighing scales is what you want to use. Otherwise, from a professional stock taking point of view, what is best to use is what we call a keg check. The way this works is it works on leverage. It can be used for a 30-litre keg and also for a 50-litre keg. When starting, you simply get the keg check onto a full keg. It's important that different brands of kegs can weigh it differently. So onto a full keg, you simply tilt it back. Make sure that you have your foot, the front foot is bearing most of the weight. This way, when you tilt the keg back, it will read exactly the full weight of the keg. In this case, it's a 50-litre keg, so the exact weight is reading out at 50 litres. If it's a 30-litre keg, it should weigh at 30 litres. If it doesn't, you simply twist the toggle wheel at the bottom until the reading of a full keg is exactly 50 litres. So that's setting the tare. That way, the weight of the liquid is taken away then from the full keg. So we have a partially full keg here. Again, make sure your weight is on your front leg, you tilt it back, it tells you the quantity in litres, and then simply enter it into your spreadsheet. Very simple to use, very effective. You can carry around with you, put it in your bag.